So, several years ago, I operated just like any other trucker. You know, I ate whatever. I did my job. Probably complained a bunch, right? And I took my energy drinks. See what I got going on here, if you're curious of what I'm doing. I got a piece that popped off the other day, and it's wreaking havoc on my air system. And I had to get home, so I duct taped it. So I was able to get home, so now I got to get in there and pop that thing out and figure out how I got to order a new one. So this is problem solving, right? So I might have to crawl under it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but it does look like I'll have to. So I still didn't have energy. I would get up, I'd get up early. I'd get up at like 1 every morning, and that popped off. Unfortunately, easier than I would do my trash route. And despite all the energy drinks I would have 4 or 5 of those tall cans a day, and I'd still be falling asleep, wanting to fall asleep at 3 in the afternoon. There we go. So I need a new one of these, and it doesn't look like it's messed up, really, so much as it is basically. So if that makes any sense, it doesn't look like it's messed up, but it is. So, you know, there's a nipple that goes into here, right? A male, and this is a female connector, and this is just slightly out of spec, so it looks fine, but it isn't. And it should be pretty easy to change. The question is with today's supply chain issues, will it be available? So I'd be still falling asleep at 3, trying to finish my route, and then I'd come home. I would be cranky as hell. I wasn't taking care of myself. And what I found was you have to take care of yourself. Let's bring it back up here. So this was several years ago. So what I started was very small changes in my life. You know, I started watching my diet just a little bit. Got off of the energy drinks, changed my job, got into actual trucking, and little by little, life has gotten better. One of the things that came out of this was a better understanding of how I treat my body affects how my mind is, and how all of that is actually really indicative of how I treat everyone around me, my family, my business, everything. So now, that was almost 10 years ago. Now I've been in business for 4 years, and I've dialed in a lot of my diet and my supplements and things like that. And now I got some ideas for supplements for truck drivers. We've got a lot of unique challenges. We need to be able to drive. We need to have energy. We need to be able to focus. A lot of us are delivery drivers. We need to be able to do physical labor and then get back and drive and focus, right? So what I found out is caffeine is useful, okay? But if you have too much of those energy drinks with all these other stimulants and stuff, you want to run, you want to lift things, you want to do stuff, fine. But that's not what we do. So we need to be able to calm down, but we need to have energy and alertness, but in a very different way. I found out that actually works really well for the way that I am in regards to my fitness and my athletic endeavors. I would take pre-workouts and I would just spaz out around the gym, and I wouldn't have enough focus and drive to get my workout done the way I needed to say I'm doing this exercise, I'm focusing on my posture, my body mechanics, and everything like that. Same thing with, I do jujitsu, for example. So with jujitsu, you got to be able to have the energy to be like a bull and be strong, right? But you also have to be able to calm down and focus and breathe. So a lot of these pre-workouts, and I'm not saying they don't have their place, but they don't necessarily work for me, and I think that there's a lot of people like me. So now I'm taking my hassle-free logistics and I am extending it out to hassle-free supplements. This is no BS, Okay, the first thing, the main thing I'm focused on is efficacious doses of ingredients that I know work. And this is bits and pieces of ingredients that I've pulled from all of the other supplements I've had. And so this way I don't have in my cab 5 or 6 tubs of supplements. I could have one and then maybe a protein or a creatine or something like that. Okay, but having a whole bunch of tubs with me all the time didn't work. And I think there's a lot of other people in the same boat. College students that live in dorms or small apartments or renting out a room or a back house. Or even if that isn't an issue at all, maybe you are a business owner. You need to crack out things, but paperwork or business meetings and things like that. What you need is a pre-endeavor supplement. Pre-work supplement. And that's what I'm going to call this. I'm going to call it a pre-work. It's not a pre-workout. It's not an energy drink. There are no stimulants. The first supplement we're going to do. And I have a working name. We are working on copyright, though, for it, so I'm not going to have it out there. But we are going to, we already have the name Hassle-Free Supplements. So this is a no BS, made by a driver, for drivers, but for everybody else, too. I have a lot of ingredients. I have nootropics like lion's mane mushroom. I have adaptogens like ashwaganda root and Rhodiola rosea. If I'm not pronouncing that right, please correct me in the comments below. We've got pump and blood flow ingredients to help you get more sets in if you decide to use this as a pre-workout. Things like L-Citruline. We have things that make you feel up to doing things that make you feel a little happier about the mission that you're on. I will have a full list of ingredients below and the current doses. Now the doses are subject to change because we are in the late stages of R&D and we may change it up. The main thing I'm worried about is the doses and what this stuff does. The last thing I'm worried about is the flavor. Okay, so if you're here for a sugar pumped, beta-alanine filled, itchy skin, itchy butthole type pre-workout, that's you can go find that, and I would not suggest that. That is not, those aren't good supplements. But if that's what you want, you can go ahead and get that at Walmart. I'm talking about one for a no BS supplement for people who are no BS kinds of people, and we will have a flavor profile. It will be decent. Okay, but please understand that this is not for the flavor orientated person. We want it to taste good, but this is for the person who wants to get out there and get where. This is for you. Okay, you can do this. You can do the work you have to do, but if you want a supplement that can help you, this one will help you. Okay, so we will also have a non-flavored option, and I like the non-flavored option better because I already have like a protein or something that's like mint chocolate chip, and if I got like a mango peach or something, that it doesn't really go. And the whole point in taking a supplement is that it's convenient, right? Time-wise and effort-wise, you can just toss it in a shaker and go. So this will be a powdered supplement. You can stack it on with your other ones, or you could take it by itself, or you can add it into your coffee. We will be launching a crowdfunding. The link will be below. And please check out the social media. We got Hassle-Free Supplements on Instagram. I will be setting up a Facebook page for Hassle-Free Supplements, and I will be setting up a website. Details, as I finish those things, I will add that to the video, but I will also create new videos so that way you see it. So please go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more videos. But this is for the working man, okay? This is going to be affordable, this is going to be effective, and this is going to be designed for you. The working man or woman that needs a little bit of focus, a little bit of drive, and a little bit of motivation to get their job done, because you can do it. So now what I got going on, I'm going to take this part here. Got my radio. I didn't need the wrenches at all, so I can throw that in the toolbox. Get on my way to Napa. Go order this part. Just got these radios. These are the TID radio TDH5. They're cheap. Okay, 2 for like $70. GMRS, they're repeater capable. If you don't know what that is, I suggest checking out Not a Rubicon. I am not an expert enough to tell you. I do understand it, but he's just got it so much better on the videos and everything like that. You're not here for GMRS videos, so you can go there. But these are really cool. They can basically, long story short, compared to what most people have, long distance communications. So let's see if Tristan, he's about 3 or 4 miles away. Let's see if he's got me. And we got call names, okay? Drifter calling Raptor. Yeah, I didn't copy that. No weird noises though. You're going to be on TV. Okay, so what do you got?
Watching FGTV, that's about it.
Yeah, so how good can you hear me?
Great.
All right, Drifter out. I'm heading to Napa. I got the part. The part has been secured, and the eagle is leaving the hunt.
You're coming back to the nest?
Negative, Raptor. I am going to Napa Auto Parts to see if I can order a new part.
I thought you just said that you were there.
No, I'm at the truck. I got the part off of the truck. Now I get to go to Napa and order a part.
Will that be sent?
I did not copy that, but you know what? Drifter out. I will be rolling.
That drifter, make sure to drift right for your truck.
Yeah, it's fun and it's effective. It's a lot faster than cell phone use. And if you need to get your signal out to a net of people, you can get a bunch of those radios. You can get FRS radios and talk on them too. And the FRS are obviously not repeater capable and they don't have quite the same range, but you know, that's versatility, right? FRS radios are the Walmart bubble wrap ones, right? So check it out. Very easy to get the license and very useful. I find it quite useful. I like it a lot and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, see you guys in Napa. All right, so got a couple of the samples for the supplement mailed out and you know, to test for, you know, to family and friends to test and fine tune this thing. And then the part, I couldn't order the part. You know, the manufacturer doesn't even have the part, can't even back order the part. So the supply chain issue stuff is a real issue, guys. I think all these COVID measures personally were just no good for business, but it is what it is. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to contend with. So the next step is for me to call International and see if I can't get them to get a hold of a part. And after that, I might have to look at fabricating this part myself. And that's what you do. Come up with a problem and then come up with solutions and then prioritize, then execute. Have a good day, guys. Like I said, keep an eye on everything. You know, I'll have links below. Keep an eye out in the future. There'll be more things coming up and, you know, go get after it.